refuse and continually veto ceasefire resolutions, followed by its vassal states in Europe and, of course, Britain, which gave the spy plane coordinates. What is without doubt is Israel will never be the same again. It is now a byword for genocide, as we saw, as if Auschwitz was live streamed on the mobile phones of everyone in the global south, and even in totalitarian countries of the European Union and Britain and the United States, where news is completely censored so that the peoples of NATO countries cannot appreciate what their governments are doing. Israel is over, in effect, destroyed by a combination of Butcher Blinken, the Biden administration, and the Netanyahu government. Mossad channel was already saying this was the deal for October the 8th. What was the purpose of this? Why did the Biden administration refuse and continually veto ceasefire resolutions, followed by its vassal states in Europe and, of course, Britain, which gave the spy plane coordinates better to target the women and children of Gaza? No one will ever forget, least of all in the Arab world, what Britain, the European Union, and the United States have stood for these past months. Forever they will be remembered as genocidal, regardless of any verdict, regardless of possibly the end of that court under a Trump administration. It has been terrible. The ceasefire will no doubt break down shortly. Who knows? In a matter of days, in a matter of weeks. But Donald Trump is at least trying to stop the violence. As he said, he wanted to stop wars. He cares about peace. What will that mean for a Trump term that begins in a few days' time? Way too early to tell, given what Marco Rubio has been saying in his confirmation hearing in Congress. But certainly for now, Hamas will be celebrating the fact that the avowed intent of the operation, which was to release the captives tortured for so long by UK, US, EU armed authorities in Israel, those captives will be returned, and some of them very important civil rights leaders. Let's see whether a Trump administration will catalyze some wider peace in the region, despite the continued support in the last dying days of the Biden administration for terrorists.